A local supervisor of elections claims he has been weathering discrimination since he's been in office, and his wife was racially profiled by law enforcement.
Tonight, Chris Anderson talks one-on-one with WESH 2 News investigative reporter Greg Fox about his concerns over bias.
These prejudices, we have to speak up and we have to say something, because if we don't, it will continue.
Seminole County Supervisor of Elections Chris Anderson says he and his wife Ebony have been the targets of racial profiling and racial discrimination, something they both raised in a recent TikTok post. She says she was racially profiled last November by a deputy in the Lake Mary parking lot where the sheriff's North Region office is located. She says the deputy pulled up next to her, stared at her, and when she got out of her car, he approached her, asking questions about whether she dropped something on the ground. She felt uneasy and went inside a doctor's office.
And she's afraid. She's fearful. She goes in the doctor's office. She's telling people, did you just see what happened to me? No, he's been looking at me this whole time. And why? I'm not doing anything wrong. That's racially profiled.
The office of Sheriff Dennis Lima emailed WESH 2 Investigates. Sheriff Lima personally met with Supervisor Anderson. After a preliminary review of the interaction, Sheriff Lima explained that the deputy never believed Mrs. Anderson was acting suspiciously. The sheriff also said a supervisor who later reported the interaction as suspicious was misinformed. Anderson, a former deputy and former head of security for the tax collector's office, believes his wife was profiled and the sheriff had a duty to do more to fully investigate.
You have a member of your community that tells you they were racially profiled by a deputy. You feel it within yourself. You have been invested with the power by the people to address those things. He could have done something. He had every expectation, every right to do it, and he didn't. And he left me feeling extremely helpless.
The supervisor says he also believes racial bias is playing a role in slowing the process of building a new election headquarters here at 5 Points. He says last year his attorney got a call from a county official saying if Anderson wrote a letter saying he doesn't feel discriminated against, that could speed up the process. Further, Anderson believes certain present and former members of the county commission are biased, but declined to identify them. Instead, he's promising to serve voters by fighting any hint of discrimination in his and other public offices in Seminole County.
If there is racial discrimination happening, I have a responsibility as an elected leader and, quite frankly, as a human being, to fight for people to be better.
Greg Fox, WESH 2 News.
WESH 2 News is not naming the deputy involved in Supervisor Anderson's wife's incident because he is not facing any discipline. We also reached out to the former county official Anderson referenced in Greg's report, but that person did not respond. Ebony Anderson declined to give permission to use her TikTok video or to speak with us for this report.